So, who's ready for a bunch of random videos to catch up finally?
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, let's make sure we get our little chat rooms in. Oh, there we are. Okay. And also for giggles, let's get our curtains up. Starting off with Workaholics Anonymous of Sunset Shimmer.
I'm Sunset Shimmer, and I'm a workaholic.
Hi, Sunset.
Two-man.
I live in Pedestria, and there isn't supposed to be magic there.
Oh, Pedestria!
But
I
after
love
the
that name
portal
for
got
it.
damaged,
Yeah,
equestrian
yeah.
magic trickled in and started
Clever.
popping up here and there. It'll seep into random objects, and some unscrupulous person will abuse its new powers.
I want you to be
I
human.
tried to be on the watch for it, but it's impossible. You never know when someone's fly swatter might suddenly stop time.
Ooh, that would be fun.
So I'm constantly on my guard. Even now, as I'm back in Equestria, I'm keeping my senses perked for signs of magic. Then I remember there's no point. Magic's the norm here. By the way, anyone mind if I chair a pedestrian branch of WA? After all, I'm fairly certain that there is no version of Dr. Wolf in Pedestria, so I can handle that workload. Why are you showing me that DVD? I didn't know that DVDs even existed in Equestria. Hang on. Why is your picture on the back cover? I that you weren't there with us.
Oh my
I
god.
know what she's
Jesus.
going through when it comes to the whole magic leaking into human territories and whatnot. I have my own problems to deal with my own magic, so yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there for now. Good luck on that, Sunset.
So does that mean if the portal on this side, the mirror, got damaged, would some mundaneness from Pedestria seep through the cracks into Equestria and trickle into magical artifacts, stripping them of their magical properties?
Oh god!
There's
it's
some
a
fanfic fodder for you.
25!
For the
You
record, I
opened
still
the box.
shoot Sunny with Twilight. They are cute together, and I shall die on this hill.
I shall die on this hill.
They are cute together, and I shall twist my ankle on this hill. Okay.
And now there's this.
Oh no.
Number one co-core, you know, I came here to make one thing clear. I'm a
This is why I don't like these videos much.
I know I hate the animation, but
They go extreme.
Here's something better.
Perfect.
Never bother me. Things that bother you never bother me. I feel happy and fine. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Haven't got a lot, I don't need a lot. Coffee's only a dime. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful.
Alright, now here's a comic dub of
don't know what went wrong.
nothing went wrong. It was all in fun.
You got Captain Falcon punched. Stop, drop, and roll.
I just thought you should know.
Oh, mother.
I do, but I still want to pour me watering can over you.
Alright, comic dub show host.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to The Stick Show. Today's guest is none other than Queen Elizabeth the First. What do you mean our guest is dead?
She's been dead for 400 years round.
Why didn't you tell me? Oh my gosh, what the heck? When did this happen? I missed the news.
I thought it was obvious. I mean, she was a queen ruling in the 1500s. And you wanted her on your talk show?
Oh, poor thing. When's the funeral?
Alright, and now an oldie but a goodie.
Horiachi, what's got you so blue? You're tired of the boys, you think you're through. But Horiachi, please don't look so down. 'Cause the best way to cheer up the crowd is with another clown. Horiachi is famous for his many brilliant tricks. He juggles knives, he swallows fire, spins plates around on sticks. His corny jokes are legendary, known the whole world round. I washed my dog with spot remover, and now he can't be found.
That dog is gonna starve.
I think someone didn't get the joke.
No, I got the joke. I just followed up with a weak one.
So put on your costume and powder your face, and give yourself a chance to finish your race. Keep dancing on that stage until the curtain falls at last. I love Pony and Chile.
Yeah, not a good time to have a brain freeze.
And now another Workaholics Anonymous. There's a lot of them that came out.
Ugh,
I'll pick you up after the session's over.
I hate you.
Love you too, honey.
I'm Bella Voce, and I'm a workaholic.
Hi, sister. No, I mean, Bella.
I take on more work than I should because I don't like the idea of turning anyone's project down. It's in my nature to help out, and I feel bad whenever I have to reject an offer. I never like the idea of saying
Noodles?
nostril?
Normal?
Glue stick?
Fine. That.
Honey, I hate to be that guy, but given how we're in a room full of horses, I don't think it's kosher to utter any iteration of the G word, if you know what I mean.
Sweetheart, I work in the horror industry.
Touche.
That time that I just had one line. It's a word! It's a word! As myself. It's me. It's me, Alasti.
Yay!
Everyone
Alright,
introduce
and
yourselves.
Dr. Wolf birthday surprise.
Friends who are breaking and entering.
Pretty much.
Firebrand, we are surprising Dr. birthday.
And over there is Mr. Jeremy, Fiery Joker's brother. And I'm not directing it to Lady. We are about to surprise a very special somebody for his birthday. He's about to come through the door. Everyone is prepared. Let us see his reaction.
He is moving a car.
The tension is thick, folks.
Doc is behind the car. He is opening the hatch.
Thank you, Sub-Zero, for the lovely commentary. As soon as Tarek says he's coming, we will all be quiet.
You will be quieter, I would like to hear the rest grow.
Yeah, give us subtitles for the German audience.
Tarek, you are our announcer for when he's coming.
You're grabbing groceries. Yeah. We move these.
coming through this door, let the garage
And
door.
now he's walking.
Now he's walking toward the door.
All right, everyone be quiet. Let us surprise him. Shh.
Looks like he will be first to the door.
That's good. And 3.
Hey everyone, let me get back
And
here.
he's running
Take care
away.
of yourself.
Just running away.
Oh, I'm guessing that was his wife in the door too.
Probably.
Believe that? He just said thank you and walked away. No reaction whatsoever. Can you believe that? Let us go out.
Surprise! This is my brother we're talking
Look at what we did to this room. We decorated it.
My oldest is the same one.
Dr. Wolf, say something to the camera. How do you feel
Oh,
now that
he's
it is your
40.
birthday?
I'm okay.
You're okay. Were you surprised?
Not really. No. You guys put in a lot of effort today. I could tell that. But there were a couple of things that we're thinking, it's possible that they're doing it because of this, but there's just a few too many coincidences. It seems like they're trying to plan something like this. But in that moment, I was not thinking about that. I was focused on let's bring the groceries in. And so I opened the door, there's this big surprise, I'm like, hello.
Thank you, Josh.
It's okay.
I didn't do it.
You guys are doing nice.
And all this effort we put into it.
We'll get him next time.
Well, Doc has lived another year, and hopefully he will live for more years to come. For now, we will sign off and celebrate his birthday. And in the meantime, I'm Misty Phantom.
No.
And we all look forward to hearing from you.
Of course, the fun thing about that is they had another video which actually showed them doing axe tossing. I'm not going to show that because it's like 35 minutes long, but it's still fun.
Oh.
I'm having trouble with both getting projects done and having a healthy social life. I've had spirals of loneliness these past few months. Being with my wife helps, but I do miss my friends sometimes. The problem is, due to how my brain functions, I struggle to find a balance to quell my extroverted tendencies. When I'm doing my income work, I can hold a conversation. But when I'm doing creative auditory work, it's impossible. It has to be one or the other. What's worse is when I'm talking to friends and get an idea for a project and have to write it down for later while I finish what's on my plate. Right, Bliss?
No, seriously, we get into calls and one thing leads to another, and before you know it, we're both talking about another project idea for next year. I swear, this is bad. We are both bad for each other. We feed our addictions. We feed our workaholic-isms. I don't...
So when are we going to be doing Workaholics Anonymous?
Well, this is bad. We're bad for each other.
Bad
We need to
pussy,
make an
bad.
appointment with Doc again. Yeah, probably need to make an appointment. This actually would be a good project idea. Me and Will talking about how we both feed off each other when it comes to our workaholicism. Hey, we should do that. Let's write a script about that. Should be fun. And we're back to the problem.
Yep.
I'm Brass Polish, and I'm a workaholic.
Hi,
Brass.
Yeah, there's a lot of these.
France cards from
Yep.
Cool.
And because I'm so busy working on stuff, I haven't much time to just sit around and watch a movie or a TV show. There's a lot of stuff I've never seen. I've never seen Frozen, I've never watched Gravity Falls, and so on.
Yes.
And when you don't have much time to get into movies and shows, do you know what you get? you get moaned at by your mates for having never seen their favorite movies.
Years of doing the same thing over and over will burn anyone out, and Nightmare Before Christmas shows that so well! What is wrong with you? Willingly missing out on the glory that is Jack Skellington, Sally, Lock, Shock, Barrel, the Mayor, Oogie Boogie, well, okay, maybe not Oogie Boogie.
Ellie.
Oh, come on, I saw the beginning bit with the This Is Halloween song. That's enough, isn't it? You know, it's like the beginning of Full Metal Jacket, the Gunnery Sergeant Hartman scene. Once you've seen that, you don't really need to watch the rest of the movie, right?
Dude, that is too much like me. I haven't watched so many shows and movies and stuff.
Me and my wife have an ever-growing list of shows and movies we haven't seen yet. I've never seen any of the Evil Dead movies or Wander Over Yonder, and she's never seen the Back to the Future trilogy. Yeah, I know. Torches and pitchforks are on sale around back.
See, on one hand, I know this pain. Like, I get when some people get annoyed with me because...
It is a nice house, isn't it, Vaguely? I wish I had something similar, personally.
It was big, it had upstairs and everything.
It had a real kitchen. A real kitchen.
Dr. Wolf makes bank.
I could make food in that kitchen.
Watch it, that just makes me want to watch it even less. I like to do it when it's on my own terms, especially when I don't have
I
time
remember.
to watch a series.
What do you think I do every day? Absolutely nothing. Yes, okay, sounds good.
Of my own volition. That's really the issue, because otherwise, you know, I don't want my time.
Working hard don't mean shit anymore, honestly.
Going on in my life at the moment.
Oh, it means something. It means you die faster for absolutely nothing.
Jaws
yeah, that is very true.
Who doesn't know who Sylvester Stallone is? I mean, come on, I'm not that
Vaguely, that is actually the best bargain you could have made. Congratulations. Anyway, here's another Workaholics.
I think we've seen this one.
Did we? Let me know if we have. I'll skip it.
Wait, why is her goggles strapped on?
I'm not sure if we've seen this one.
I don't know.
I might have seen this one, but
And workaholic or not, the weekly entertainment I provide won't sort itself out. Patreon rewards, videos, commissioned artwork.
Okay.
None of this can be done by any pony else. Viewers come for the Lightning Bliss show, after all. Not that my guards understand. They make me stop every 3 hours to eat. Hey. It's their fault my time is taken away. If I'm interrupted, more work piles up. So I don't have time to eat, which means...
Ahem. You're lucky you've got us in the pupper, or you'd be keeling over by now.
Yeah, now eat up.
I hate you both.
Potato salad in a microwave.
Like, yeah, gee,
what monster are you?
Videos and projects take longer than usual. Oh, it's probably because I have to take a few hours out of my day to eat or take a break, because some people say I have to do that.
Hi, Lunar Star, by the way.
It's like, you know...
Oh, actually, Vaguely, you gave me an awesome idea.
Artwork takes priority.
Oh, I'm going to have to make sure I get a hold of it.
It won't
Get this.
do itself. Nobody can do it for me. I really hate it when some people say, hey, I can do the video editing for you. No, you can't. People come for the Lightning Bliss show, not the random person video editing for me. It doesn't work that way. Fine, I'll go eat something. I can already feel you guys staring at daggers at me.
Staring at daggers at me.
And here's another one. Wow, we really fell behind on this one.
I am Dr. Wolf.
I think this might be the last one, though, so don't worry about that.
I think so.
Hi,
Yeah.
Hi, Puffer.
And I brought pizzas.
Yay!
Wait, that's my stick.
No, you don't understand. This is my job. And this is supposed to be my day off. I have a problem.
Jelly beans.
Mushrooms.
Sausage.
Licorice. No, limes. Lemons. No, wait. Lemon lime.
They're not listening.
I still cannot believe how much Pizza Doc has become a running gag. I mean, it's the fact that it spread so far, so fast that is really the most hilarious thing to me.
When you have a medical emergency, do you dial 911 or do you dial 667-1111?
Okay, so I think I will order the margarita, please, with extra basil and tomatoes. Or if that's too expensive, we could always go for the, I like pepperoni sausage with black olives, onions, and jalapenos. Delicious.
Also, for the record, I don't know how to feel about this whole Doc being the actual pizza person revelation. On the one hand, yay! Someone else can be the target of pizza jokes. But on the other hand, I've been replaced by a canine!
Well, he is man's best friend.
Both ways, can I?
Nope, you can't, Jasper. You just...
Alright, and here's
I didn't cast
everything
any
wrong with
spirits
Heartwarming
summoning
Tale.
spell. What are you doing here?
Good thing they're wearing silent bells, or else this musical sequence would be nothing but noise. This filly didn't exist a moment ago. Her whole existence is solely to be crushed by this box. This low-resolution stallion looks out of focus at first, but nope, he was just born with fewer pixels. Confirming what we knew all along, Derpy is the true star of the show. Derpy's body derps. Starlight Hedge Trimmer.
It's mostly a day dedicated to presents and candy.
Starlight doesn't like presents or candy. Is she in the wrong for being a buzzkill, or are Twilight and Spike in the wrong for insisting she liked the same things as them? Just to be safe, better sin both.
A heart-warming tale.
Roll credits. The book is a fiction within a fiction, and you could easily
If you
consider
played a
what the
collectible
spirits
card
come up
game
with,
like-
or the fact that they're all played by established characters, to be fictional as well. How many layers of fiction can we go down before getting stuck in limbo? This scene is lacking a very important detail. There, fixed it. Starlight attempts to transmute gold with a process requiring immense magic and concentration. Maybe this would be best attempted somewhere other than a loud, bustling city? Also, putting that magic to use by teleporting in and out of a dragon's nest would be a lot more profitable.
Snow Dash was Snowfall's loyal assistant.
Equestrian boomers sure did love naming their children after snow. The edge lighting looks nice, but it glitches and has a mind of its own as she walks away. Snowfall places the weight here, then it disappears. This might just be the first time the show has depicted teleportation being incremental, as in only part of Snowfall is here for a moment. Snowfall lets Snow Dash go home, so maybe she's not so mean and cold-hearted after all. Or maybe the plot couldn't progress until she was alone, so she let Snow Dash leave early because she wanted to get the episode over with. Perry the Platypus is a fictional character inside of a fictional non-diegetic musical number, inside of a fictional story, inside of a fictional cartoon, inside of a simulated reality. Nothing is real. Embrace Pony.
Nothing is
Snowfall
real.
steals and destroys these objects. It's going to be awkward encountering the victims of her theft at the party later. I'm good now, every pony. Where's my platypus toy? I dissolved it in a cauldron. Your crimes will never be forgiven. Carterus. The smoke from Snowfall's spell disappears instantly. Notice all of the supernatural weirdness takes place after Snowfall inhales these mysterious vapors. What's that? A drug reference in my TVY cartoon? It's more likely than you think.
And they'll have me to thank for it. Wait a minute.
Starlight, we're almost 10 minutes into the story, and you only now choose to interrupt? It would be quicker to hold all questions till the end.
Seems a little extreme.
Says the pony who tried to make
Like
everything
throwing
insane
shade.
by replacing their cutie marks with equal signs.
No, the equal sign thing was actually a great plan and made sense. Using magic to end a holiday because you hate good things is incredibly contrived and should not be compared. This is what it looks like when the tables turn and the apples come bobbing for you.
I didn't cast any spirit summoning spell. What are you doing here?
What a perfectly accurate reaction
I
to a
didn't
ghost appearing in
commit
your
crimes
house.
against
Ooh,
nature.
what's this place? Oh, wait,
Something new.
yeah. Every time something interesting happens in this episode,
I'm
it's
sorry, I'm
followed by
laughing
the
too
realization
much.
that this is a story and has zero bearing on the world of Equestria. The ghost of Christmas the spirit of Heartwarming Past shows Snowfall her childhood solely for our sake.
Work hard, learn, and use your skills to better Equestria.
And how do these help you to learn magic?
Professor Edgelord forgets about the other two things because the episode is short on time. This whole exchange is nonsense. Even little Snowfall's response feels like it's from a different page of the script.
And how do these help you to learn magic?
I want to be strong enough to stop Wendigos and help ponies.
It's your choice. Spend your time learning to become a powerful unicorn, or play with your toys and make nothing of yourself.
Okay, choice A, spend your whole life studying and end up like this depressed creep with no friends. Or choice B, Celebrate the holiday and play with toys. This should not be a difficult decision for a child to make. Lyra breaks character and
No, it
undresses
should
before
not.
the director calls cut. Vinyl scratch is
Lyra is
from a
aware.
wax cylinder. The sin is the distinct lack of vinyl scratching. This scene has a lot of ponies talking to each other, but according to the animator who left this note, it could have used more.
And the reason is to be with your friends. You know you're doing your Pinkie Pie voice, right?
Twilight's still upset that she didn't get the part.
Party was. I need to refill.
Tara
But viewers at
originally
home, don't refill your
auditioned for
cocoa.
Pinkie
You
Pie.
need to keep your butt planted and watch these commercials. How else would you know that gag is back? Flutter Holly's dress vanishes.
I'm just mad at some pony who was complaining about how awful heartwarming he is.
The animator didn't have enough time for that.
Snow.
There's one too many ponies that have names starting with Snow. No longer is Princess Luna feeling insecure about being the shorter princess. Spirit of heartwarming yet to come reminds us that without the holiday, every pony would freeze to death. That's right, mandatory festivities ward off the Wendigos. Be joyful or else. Boy, this story is really difficult to follow if you didn't already know about the Wendigos.
You will be
Sudden and
happy
drastic
you
change
like
of
you like it or
personality,
not.
Unexpected gratitude, and giving away possessions. Yep, Snowfall is definitely showing some red flags, and her friends should be very concerned for her.
It was always said of all the heartwarming Eve celebrations.
Oh my god, that was a
Snowfall was
suicide
the
joke.
heartwarmingest.
Probably because she dumped Flutter Holly's eggnog into the hearth. That stuff is super flammable. Never forget bootleg Rainbow Dad.
Oh
No! Crap!
Wait a
That
minute.
is still a lot of people's silly
Oh, I love that. Alright, we still got a few more here, so let's enjoy it. Here's PMV pony thingy from Prince Whatever.
Yes.
Hey, it's Prince
Whatever.
Whatever, Mom.
Oh no, she's loading up windows!
Everybody watch out, the noise will kill you.
That is a very weird camera. Oh, good. I am subscribed. Alright. And let's go ahead. Next video. Forget! Now that we've remembered ourselves, let's go ahead and forget something else.
Of course.
Why not, right?
Only way to be.
And the shippers rejoiced.
This is getting depressing. Why is it depressing?
Forever alone. Future forgot.
But really, dear God, there's like 80% female and Princess is lesbian. God damn, yes.
Scandalous.
80% female and she's lesbian. How dare, really?
Really going for that angle.
Oh,
In the show, it's always seen that they're pretty accepting of men dressing up in women's clothing.
They got Lyra and Bonbon married to each other. Let's face it. I don't know. They're just forcing drama. I'm just.
As well as the Guardians of Scootaloo.
Or maybe it's just one of those stupid things. Oh, the princess actually has a has a relationship. Oh my God!
A cross-species relationship. How dare she?
She actually has a relationship. She's not just sitting on the throne to answer our questions like a tech support god. Oh my God. Actually, I'd buy that a little bit.
Chrysalis was able to take over Equestria, at least once Starlight prevented the main six from ever meeting. But the main six weren't the ones who stopped Chrysalis.
And this is our last video, so I'll let it go through.
But she's always been close to Shining, and would have been at his wedding anyway. Remove the rest of the main six from the story, and everything else happens the same. Twilight notices the bride-to-be acting suspiciously, she pokes around and gets too close to the truth. Chrysalis banishes her to the mines where she finds the real Cadence. The two make their escape and interrupt the fake wedding. Celestia's standoff
don't
fails,
put your
but
prisoners
Twilight
in
frees
close
Cadence for long enough
proximity
to
to
restore
each other.
Shining armor. And finally,
But
Cadence
we don't
and
get the
Shining
awesome
do
fight
love
sequence.
class. No main six required for any of
Minigun.
that. So if Chrysalis
This is villainy 101.
fail with or without the main six, how was Chrysalis able to take over Equestria at all?
At that point.
If Chrysalis had done this exact same plan in the alternate timeline, she just would have failed again.
No, she would still been her student, just not as learned as much as for the magic of friendship.
Every time I hear this guy's intro music, I always think of that stupid meme where it's like, hey, everybody, I just want to remind you, I'm still a piece of garbage.
I don't think there even was a royal wedding for Chrysalis to infiltrate. Cadence and Shining Armor never became a couple. But how could this be possible? The main six didn't bring these two together. When they were invited to the wedding, it was the first time any of them had heard about it. So why would a world without the main six be any different? Why wouldn't these two be a couple? Because it's not about the main six. It's about how Starlight prevented them from meeting. The Rainbow. Shining and Cadence wouldn't have come together without the sonic Rainbow. At first those things may seem unconnected, but they aren't, because they're both connected to Twilight. To explain what I mean, here's how I think it happened in our timeline. We know the Rainbow caused Twilight to pass her entrance exam with flying colors.
Yeah, see where it goes before you start contradicting.
The personal protege of the Princess
I
of
understand the angle that
Equestria.
he's going
Twilight
with the
became a VIP.
Then let him
early
finish
in
and then
life,
contradict.
Which is why I think she had such a high status pony like Cadence as a foal sitter. Now, having Cadence in the Sparkle family's private life is probably how she and Shining met and came to interact casually instead of formally. Now do you see the connection? From there, they get to know each other and fall in love. But in Starlight's timelines, there was no Rainboom, so the rest of the story falls apart. Twilight never becomes Celestia's protege, Cadence never falsets Twilight, and Shining never meets Cadence. Of course, Shining still may have pursued a career in the Royal Guard, and this may have caused him to brush shoulders with royalty, but their relationships would have been purely professional. I think Cadence being Twilight's foal sitter is the reason she and Shining knew each other as mutuals, and thus dating material. That opportunity wouldn't have come if Twilight failed her entrance exam, if the Rainboom hadn't happened. Not only did Starlight prevent Equestria's most famous friend group, she prevented Equestria's most famous couple. So with no royal wedding, Chrysalis's plan in the alternate timeline must have been radically different from the one we know. But what was her plan? Did she impersonate someone else instead? If a single change snowballed into so many ponies never coming together, who knows what other scenarios Chrysalis may have found herself in? The unknowns are infinite. Her plan could have been anything, and there's just no way to figure it out.
Have you tried asking?
You're the nameless guy, right?
The Nameless One. But yes, interdimensional framing device at your service.
What are you saying?
I have access to the multiverse, you have access to me. Why puzzle over it when you can investigate for yourself?
You mean I can just go to that timeline and figure out what happened?
If you're smart enough. Here, let me open a portal. All the answers you are looking for are right here. Oh, hold up. Definitely not. Ah, here it is.
Gosh, I've never done anything like this before.
You'll be fine. Just shout if you need me.
This is gonna require a part 2, isn't it?
You should probably go ahead and wrap things up here.
Do you think I'm right so far? What am I about to find out? Leave your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. If you want to support this channel financially, check out my perks at patreon.com/sawtoothwaves. And thank you so much to everyone who already has, especially my Alicorn tier patrons. That nameless fella. Equinox 3141, Maximilian HG, Petrolhead 02, Cyanax, Princess Starglow, Jasmine Foxcoon, Aziz the Pony of Shadows, Allison H, and the winner of this week's Alicorn raffle, Gilded Page. Congrats, and thanks again for everyone's support. Y'all help make this channel possible. I'm Sawtooth Wave signing out until Friday after next. Brohoof. Okay, now, are you sure this is a good idea?
Bye-bye. Have fun.
Bye-bye.
Interesting theory.
Is
Also,
and I'll give it some root. Okay, go ahead. Well,
Is I'm Boss Man Joe.
no, I'm giving you the chance. It's just that you keep pausing instead of just getting it out.
Okay. I found it, thanks to the comics that are canon. And they met in high school, so technically...
Thought canon.
Let's not bring him to the comics because he ignores those like the plague.
Yeah, and here's the other thing too. They could have met in the high school, but remember there was still a connection of the foal sitting.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, in fact, she was full setting for Twilight during those comics, so you kind of lose footing there real quickly. He actually has a pretty solid foundation, but we'll see what he does with the whole Chrissy thing. But let's go ahead and wrap this up here. Thank you everybody for joining us for another episode of the Brony Show. Let's get our final shout-outs in before Commander something starts to lose his something. Starting off with Crazy Mac Capitan.
No, fires, explosions, possible passenger. I don't know. I'm tired.
And Deathlight Productions.
Oh, just good morning, night, wherever you happen to be, and see you later.
DM21.
Have a great week, everyone, and get lots of sleep or brain farts will happen.
Textalion.
Night all.
Toakoi.
Shouts out to lovely people on Twitch and all that fun stuff. I'll get the Ask Party link in most. I thank you to accidentally impossible and the TV occupation, Cam and clean the house, and through sarcasm, Gaslight, GM 12, Forefront, Lone Star, Playman, Rogue, Girl, Sad Girl, the Tech Man, and me, and our IRC Converter.
Alright, and Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
Oh, Phasmo update. Phasmo update!
Oh boy.
I saw that, though I don't know what we're going to see. I saw that.
Oh, Prince, whatever.
We're getting two new.
5 days ago.
We're getting 2 new ghosts, at the very least.
Oh dear God.
And, yeah, you can go look at the Trello board and see what's there. Although they did mention apparently there is some stuff coming that is not on the Trello board at all.
I thought that's what you were talking about, to be honest.
Say what?
I thought that's what you were actually talking about. I saw that Twitter post of yours for that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about that, sorry.
No, that's alright. Alright! Okay, in that case, I'd like to thank you all for joining us for another episode of The Brony Show. Those of you who are able to navigate the website, congratulations. Now good luck leaving. But we are working to get the website up functioning and doing awesome things. Until then, thank you so much for catching us on YouTube and Twitch, however you catch us. Would like to remind you to tune in an hour early for the pre-show with Coldust, whether it's going to be Jackbox, dubbing, Gardic phone, random trivia, so many different random shenanigans that are just fun and silly filled. Coldust has you covered. Along with that, I'd like to remind you that we have the Coffee House After Party that is going to be on our Vaughn only stream. So make sure you go to the Vaughn stream itself. Click on the link in our chat if you want to check it out. Otherwise, you're probably going to miss out altogether, unfortunately. But if you're watching on archive, thank you so much for watching on YouTube when we upload the episodes, and also YouTube, Twitch, and Vaughn as we're doing it live. Reminder, Winchester Wednesdays will be going on. Do we know, is he doing the fanfic reading or the game playing?
Game was last week.
I think the plan is her reading this week.
Yeah.
Along with that, sorry, we just want to wrap this up here. We're running a little over on time. So, game playing. So, and also reminder, Sundays, Circuit's Gaming Room. I am Circuit. I'm going to be playing games. What will I be playing? God only knows. And with that, let's go ahead and get our shout out here to our chatters. Thank you to CMC and Commander Something for keeping an eye on chat and also keeping an eye on us. Thank you to Cloud Conquest, Scolded, Sarcasm, Fantastic Crate, Louis Serve, Techman, Tech Stallion, Vaguely Creepy, Yay, Archiver, Sonic 5421, and also Archivers. I love our Archivers. I love them. I love them because
he loves them.
I love them because they take the time to check us out when we're not doing this live, and that takes a lot of dedication, and I love that. I love that they want to hear our wonderful shenanigans, see the silly stuff that we get into, and, give a few thumbs up or likes or comments on our videos when we put them up. I love every bit of it. They are wonderful people, and I want to show how much I appreciate them every single week. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and close out with music from Lexi called Cosmos Love. Can you feel the cosmos? Good night.